So before starting today's topic, I just want to request you all, if you are liking my content, then please do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. So let's start with today's topic, co-prime numbers. What are co-prime numbers? So any two numbers that have 1 as their common factor is known as co-prime, are known as co-prime numbers. For example, let's take 7 and 17. Factor of 7 is 1 only, 1 into 7, and factors of 17 are 1 into 17. So only 1 is the common factor here. So these two are co-prime numbers. Let's take another pair, 4 and 15 say. Factors of 4 are 2 into 2. Factors of 15 are 3 into 5. Prime factorization for both the numbers. They have nothing in common except 1. So the common factor here is 1. So any two numbers that have only 1 as a common factor, that two numbers are co-prime to each other. Here 7 is co-prime to 17 and 4 is co-prime to 15. So such pairs are known as co-prime pairs. 12 and 49 as well, 18, 23, etc. There are so many examples, so many co-prime numbers exists. So let's move to the next concept, which is a property. If a number is this one, if a number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, then it is divisible by their product. What I am saying, let's take a number x. If x is divisible by a number a and x is divisible by another number b, where two co-prime numbers, where a and b have 1 as their common factor, then it is divisible by their product. This property says then x is divisible by their product, which are co-prime. Let's take an example. Say x is divisible by 5, x is divisible by 12, and it's asking us by what other numbers x is divisible. So ultimately with this property, x is divisible by 5 into 12 with no doubts. So x is divisible by 12 5s are 60. So x is divisible by 5, x is divisible by 12. We will check both the numbers are co-prime, then x is divisible by their multiplication. Let's move to the next property. The second one, here it is. If a number is divisible by another number, if a number is divisible by another number, it is divisible by each of its factors. What's it saying? If a number is divisible by another number, x is divided by a, then x is divisible by each factor of a. Each factor of a. This property is saying this. Let's take an example. Say x is divisible by 12. This means this property says then x is divisible by factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 itself. So factors, what are the factors of 12? 1, 2, 3, 12 is divided by 4, 6 and 12 itself. So x is divided by each of its factors. Let's take x as 48 say. So clearly 12 is dividing 48, yes. Then this 48 is divisible by 1 will give us 48. When by 2 it will give us 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 3 1s are 3, 3 6 are 18, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, with 6, 6 8s are 48, and by 12 again. So this property holds for every number. Every property is a journal result basically. So these were the two results related to the divisibility and co-prime numbers. Now let's take a question. It seems very good question, so I just want to share its solution with you. Question is saying write 5 pairs of prime numbers less than 20 whose sum is divisible by 5. So in word problems or statement questions, every time you are dealing with such questions, first read the lines properly, then try to solve it. It's saying write 5 pairs. 5 pairs. I will make 5 pairs. 5 pairs. Pair mean any two numbers of prime numbers. So these pairs, these blanks will have only prime numbers. Less than 20. Less than 20. So prime numbers which we have to fill here should be less than 20. So let's write the prime numbers which are less than 20. 11, 13, 17, 19. So all these prime numbers are what? Less than 20. Next line is saying whose sum is divisible by 5. That means we have to sum the pairs. So we will put the addition sign here. And this sum is divisible by 5. Means the result of this sum is divided by 5. So means it could be any of these. The table of 5. Yes. So let's check the pair which are making any of these numbers. So first pair from here we'll take 2, 3, which is 5. It is divisible by 5. Second pair, let's check 2 and 13. So 2 and 13 will make to 15, which is divisible by 5. Next pair we'll check 3 and 7. 3 and 7. It's 10. Yes, divisible by 5. Next pair is 7 and 13. 7 and 13, which is 20. Yes, divisible by 5. Next is 13 and 2 we have done with. 3, 7. 3, 7 done. 3, 17 we are left with. Okay, one more pair we'll get 3 and 17. 3 and 17. So this is also 20 and it is divisible by 5. So we have created the pairs which have primes only and their sum is divisible by 5. So here we can write the pairs 2, 3, 2, 13, 3 and 7, 7 and 13, 3 and 17. This is our answer. Hope you understand the question very well. So in word problems, don't be scared. Just read line by line and what you are getting from these lines, just keep on writing. Then think what you have to do with the question. It's always easy when you will break the question.